Hey, your bros and mofos, what the hell is going down? I am getting funky in the server Age of Wyverns. It is 24/7, so if you guys want to join here on Xbox One, our Conan Exiles PvP server, search for Age of Wyverns and come play with us. So anyway, dudes, yeah, I'm going to stop doing that now because it's weird. Oh, he didn't stop, he's just twirling now. Okay, let's roll. I'm going to put my shirt back on and get to it. So anyway, dudes, we have been covering chapter by chapter, objective by objective, getting through the journey here on Conan Exiles, our Exiles journey. So right now we're on chapter 2, and I want to show you guys a little bit about creating a home and storing your goods. So whenever you're first starting off, let me pull up the map. You're going to spawn at the very south part of the desert down here. If you run straight north, which is basically like you'll spawn on a path that leads you to this river. So once you get to the river, it is a perfect opportunity to start setting up your base and learning the game. So that is exactly what we actually did here. So let's see, I just got off track. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so one of the objectives on chapter 2 is storing goods and creating a home. So I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about like my house and what I've done. This is my first house I've ever built. It came out kind of funky in some places, but overall I'm proud of myself. It's alright, it's cool. It's my first house on Conan Exiles, and I am really liking the building on here. So I'm going to show off some of the details here on my house. I'm not really going to talk about any of the like facilities I have. We're just going to be covering kind of like the infrastructure of the house, and then I'm going to show you guys how to make a whatchamacallit, a chest. Yes, that is what it's called. A wooden box actually is going to be the first thing you want to make. Then you'll unlock like this large chest or whatever. But anyway, so foundation is the first thing you must put down, and if you're familiar with Ark, which hopefully you are, then it's the same little foundation. It's kind of the same concept, but it's a lot more in depth than Ark. You've got a lot more angles than you were able to play with on Ark. So foundation, you want to start your stuff off with foundation. So go ahead and craft yourself some sandstone foundation after you unlock the Ingram or the knowledge point or whatever in the feats section. So all you got to do is unlock, what is it, this very first one, apprentice mason, and then you get all this sandstone stuff. So yeah, anyway, craft yourself some sandstone foundation, place those down somewhere, and get started building. It's pretty fun. Sandstone stuff, it only costs wood and stone, so make sure you make yourself a tool, which I actually made a video for. So if you guys want to know how to make a tool, which is basically your first set of tools or whatever, feel free to check out my channel and find that video. So anyway, if you're down here on the river, the beginner river, then you're going to be surrounded by stone and wood, so it's not a problem. So just stack up on that and then run back over here, craft your stuff, place it down. I've actually got so much stone and wood, it's not even funny. I can probably build like 2 more of these houses just with all the stone and wood I have now. So anyway, we're going to talk about, let's see, Wedge Foundation. So we can see the regular foundations here is a square, but we've also got wedged foundations, which are these little triangle pieces that fit and interlock within each other, allowing us to do some really cool stuff. So I usually start my main part off with the regular foundation, and if I want to expand it outward, I will just use wedges because it gives a nice little like angled, I don't know, detailed look. Now I want to talk about my my bee hive over here. So I've got a bee hive sitting right here, and I didn't really know where to put it, so I decided to make this little thing that kind of looks like it would be something that holds bees. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like a honeycomb structure. So anyway, what I'll be doing is placing my bee hives on each one of these things right here, and then so if you go inside, you can actually look through the window and access the beehives. And inside here there will be storage chests for the honey or whatever, or what's that stuff called? I don't even know. Honey, yeah, that's honey. So I'll come in here, empty all the beehives out into the chests, and we're good to go. So yeah, there's some really cool stuff you can do with building on here, dude. I'm not like, it's so cool. And I also made a video on how to make a bedroll. So whenever you make that bedroll, you might have to pick it up and place it inside your home if you haven't done that already. But I actually have a bed. I won't be showing you guys how to make a bed, I don't think, but I mean, it's pretty easy. But here's my bed. I've even got a kitchen area upstairs, which I think is pretty cool. I've just unlocked the stove, so I think I'll get rid of the large campfire now. Oh, and you can also go up here. I don't know. I didn't really do anything special with this up here. It's just kind of, I don't know, plain. But I like how I can kind of see everything that they're doing over there, see their progress, and just kind of chill out up here if I want to. So anyway, the storage. Oh, wrong way. Let me find. So if you open up your crafting section and go over and find, whoops, I'm all kinds of wrong right now. Let me open up that one more time. Okay, so if we go to our crafting section, actually, no. Let's go to our feats, and we'll see down here at survival, you can unlock the wooden box for 1 point at level 2. So once you unlock that, you're gonna want to start getting what you need to make that, because it's very important to not be over encumbered. So if you go to your crafting section and find that wooden box symbol, it might be kind of hard to find. Sometimes it's so much stuff just jumbled together you can't really find stuff. It's going to cost 100 wood and 12 twine. So that's nothing if you've got a hatchet or a pickaxe. You can go get that wood in no time, make that twine. And then you got yourself a wooden box, and you can place it anywhere. And the cool thing is that you can place it on tables and stuff like that. So I made a nice little table and put it here. I have a storage room over here. I'll be laying down some large chests along this wall, so I think that'll be a pretty decent storage for me. So the large chest actually has like a shit ton of slots here. You can see it's like what, 1 2 3 4 5 times 1 2 3 4 5 6. So there's like 30 slots in a large chest. And the wooden box has 1 2 3 15 slots. So I mean, it's still, you know, it's worth getting, you know, even if you had to make a few of them. But I would not make like a whole bunch. I would just make a few until you unlock the large chests, and then I would just use those because they're a hell of a lot better. So I guess I'll actually probably be replacing these little wooden boxes here with large chests soon. But again, large chests are also more expensive to make, so there's that. But anyway, dudes, I just wanted to show you guys how to store your goods and a little bit about creating a home. So if you started with the foundation and started with the walls and stuff, you just keep building your house until you're comfortable, and you'll get the objective completed eventually. For me, it came whenever I was like halfway done with my house. I had built quite a bit, but the objective itself didn't unlock until, I don't know, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour in the building. So anyway, dudes, hopefully this video helped you guys with something. At least maybe I got to just show off my house, if nothing else. Anyway, dudes, check my channel out for more Conan Exiles videos, and I will catch you guys on the flip-flop. Do-wop, do-do-wop, wop, do-do-wop, do-do-wop, do-do-wop.